So a question I got was, how do I add these little tabs up here at the top that go to basically little views that you can have shortcuts to? So what these are actually called in metasys are called user reviews. And in order to add another tab up here, you actually go to Insert, User Review. Here's where what you're going to call it. We're just going to call it Test User View. That's what we're going to call it. Right here is where you could actually start adding things. So for instance, you can add a folder and say we want to do first floor room temperatures. And this is where I would, oh, sorry, I went a little fast there. If you click on the add references, you basically can open up whatever you want. So I'm going to open up my NEE, find the box I want. Say I want to be able to see the room temp on this guy. I just click room temp, add. Now if I want to add another one in that folder, maybe say I want to do suite 100, it's room temp as well. Let's just say I want to do all of them. You can also, if you open up multiple boxes, we'll do suite 105 as well, just so get the idea that you can do this as well. So say we wanted to add that one, you can hold down Control and you can highlight multiple ones. Oops. There you go. If we click OK, it'll add them all in there. Now you won't be able to see it yet, but and you're just going to click Next and click Finish. So now right now you actually don't see it up here yet, but if you right click, you can go to Refresh All Tabs. Now we see we have Test User View. If we click on there, now we have our user view, and if we clicked on this folder, you would see a nice view of all these room temps instead of going into each box. But for this example, it's kind of hard to tell, you know, which one is this. We could hover, we could go into the point, right click and view, and figure out what each box was, but we can actually go ahead and label them in the user review as well. So if we double click over here on our user review, little tree, now if we click edit, click the little plus box to open up our folder. So if I knew this was VAV, say VAV-01, I can just edit the label like that. I'll do another one. Yeah, it's 02, something like that. If you click save, it's not going to automatically update over here just yet. What you have to do is just right click and go to refresh all tabs. And it'll take you back to the all items, but you go back to your user view that you just created. So test user view for us. And if we open up that box, now we can see that there's a label in it. Makes it easier to identify what is what. If we go back into edit again, say we wanted to add another folder. I'm going to add another folder. Let's say we'll call this one Suite 200. And what we're going to do is just make it so it's easy to find all the boxes in Suite 200. Now, we were using add reference to add a single point, but you can use add tree. And as you'll see, you're able to add multiple boxes pretty quickly. Let's get rid of all this. So, oh, I guess we're not. Maybe the second floor is here. Yeah. Okay. Say I wanted to add all the boxes on the second floor. If I highlighted them all, while I'm using the add trees and I click OK, it's going to make all these folders and have all the points in there for a VAV, for example. I just click save. And then remember over here, every time you make a change, you gotta right click up here and go to refresh all tabs. Go back to our tab. And now we have the Suite 200. Now here's a little thing that might be an issue, is that now you click this, now it looks like it's not working. That's because you actually have to open the individual folder. And then you can see a unit. Or say like this guy, double click that guy. You can move things up and down so you can order them. Say I wanted to put the lobby up at the very top. I can do that. Say I don't want this one. I can click delete. Just remove it. It's going to ask you to save. And that's about pretty much it. And it's pretty much fully customizable. The last thing you do need to be aware of, though, is once you create this user view, it automatically gives you the ability to see it, but not everybody else. So test user reviews, I can see it on my account, but if I go to my other account, you'll notice it's not up here. So we actually have to add it to this account to be able to see this view. So go to Tools, Admin, go to the account you want it to be able to see, go to Navigation, and then find your user review under Available Views and click Add. Click Apply, click OK, close. Now you won't see it up here until you refresh it. So right click, refresh all tabs. Now this user can see it.